episode 16. Got a couple things planned. I think I want to go after another legendary fish, and I saw a stranger mission that when I was around Flat Rock Station that I want to complete. There's so many of them over there, and I've gotten a lot of stuff off of these stranger missions that I never thought was even in the game, because on my first playthrough I just blazed through it. Anyway, hope you're well. I'm well. I'm having corned beef hash and fried egg for dinner. It'll be really good, but we're not there yet.
On my dear husband's last trip to the fields, I asked him to...
Okay, so I quit my last playthrough here.
What?
And what I want to do, eventually I'll get that stranger mission, but there was one that I saw over here the last time I was through there that I want to go look at. And plus, we'll look at the map, but I think somewhere in this area there's another fish that we can do. But for right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to camp, and hopefully on the way home, let's see, where's west? Well, it's morning, actually. So we can probably just get started on this mission. Although he could look a little better. Let's brush down our horse. And I'm going to give her a pat. She's a good horsey. And I put her through a lot of stuff, like blasting dynamite off and all this stuff, like nothing you would ask another horsey to do. Alright, I'm going to stay away from this one because I know that's going to make trouble, and I'm not supposed to make trouble in town. Eventually I want to get to that mission. But where I want to go right now specifically is right here, because the last time I played, well, maybe not the last time, but one of these times when I've been playing, I saw a mission there that looked like it had some potential. No. No, I don't want to talk to you. No, I'm not starting your mission. Get away. See, the problem with this game is sometimes you get stuck into missions without even interacting with these people. And I had a plan. You know, I know what I want to do. Hey, there's a dog riding in a pickup truck. Gotta love it. Look at how fast this horse goes. Boom.
Hey, you're okay, girl.
So I'm going to let, since it's so pretty out, I'm going to let the horsey take us there. You know what they say about light. Hour before, or hour around sunset, hour around sunrise is the best light. And we're definitely in that situation here. This is the best the game looks.
Whoa! Steady! Easy, fella.
This isn't my business.
Easy there. I'm trying to get these supplies to the federal building. It's on the knee.
That's not my business, and I'm going away from it. Because I have a plan for this episode. I just wanted to do a couple things. I just wanted to have a good game. And the last time, well, not the last time, but the time before that I played, I got into all kinds of mischief. Maybe I came into it with the wrong idea. But I was tired of people always holding me up and shooting off they guns next to my horse and scaring my horse and all this stuff. And I just wasn't having it. But I don't want to get into any fights unless I absolutely have to this episode. It's a lot more fun to just kind of go out and be a Bocephus instead of being an outlaw. Although I don't think there's much of a way that I can change the fact that this character is an outlaw and he will always be one. you can try to make some. You can try to make the best choice in each situation to make it so that you're not as damaging as you would have been otherwise, but I think you're pretty much stuck with being a damaging source in society with this character. I mean, if you look back on the last 15 playthroughs, he's probably killed 100 people at least. I mean, one of the big epic gunfights you get into has to be at least 25. And the worst of them are with, what's-his-face that starts with an M that I just absolutely hate. I've never liked that character. Micah. The worst stuff you're ever going to be involved with involves that guy. Very damaging to the fabric of society, and anyway, I just don't think you can play the game and escape it. One of those things. So you try to minimize it and do the best you can. But it's all going to end the same way either way. It's a if you play the storyline, it's pretty linear. It's going to end up the same place either way, no matter what you do. Anyway, so let's have a good time playing while we're doing it. Right? Right. Anyway, I don't know. Love my new horse. Not super enthused that they took my outfit off of me. I had this great outfit that I made up. Literally, this is Wild West. Well, this is Barbie Wild West edition. You try to get nicer horses and guns and outfits and stuff, and with few exceptions, it really doesn't make any difference. So the first time I played through, I just played pretty straight and didn't buy a lot of upgrades and this sort of thing. Anyway, here he is. Here he is.
There we go.
So this is the guy I was
Don't understand this at all.
I was looking for.
Hey, over here.
It's a stranger mission. We'll see what we can make of it.
Senor, can I show you something?
Yes, please.
What's the problem?
Problem? No, there's no problem. Quite the contrary. Well, there is a problem. For me, but not for you.
All right.
Is he Indian or is
I
he
ain't got
Mexican?
time for
No, wait! Give me a minute of your life. I might just change it forever. I'm
His
sure you
accent
will have
is
heard of me.
going back and
Maximo
forth
Cristobal
between Indian,
Valdespino, the renowned
meaning
explorer.
India Indian,
Can't say
and
I have.
There has been much written
the
about me.
stereotypical
I once had high
Mexican.
tea with the Viceroy of India. I helped
Anyway, let's
liberate
just
South
watch.
America. I've climbed mountains and swum across seas. I have had many women. I've spent the last 3 months hunting treasure on the American frontier. Beautiful country. Reminds me a lot of Almeria. But tomorrow I set sail for the island of Shikoku in the Japanese archipelago in search of the legendary Tokushima sapphire.
Well, good for you.
No, hold on. You see this map here? It was made by the Jackhole Gang. They rob banks all the way from here to California.
Yeah, I know who the Jack Hall gang are.
Oh, them you have heard of, but me? Huh. Well, rumor has it they buried gold somewhere in this area, but were killed before they could retrieve it. They created 2 maps to ensure it was well hidden. This is the first and should lead you to the second. You just need to follow the landmarks drawn here.
Me?
Yes! Unfortunately, I am out of time now, but I am prepared to sell it to you for the low price of $10. A trifling investment for a man such as you, given the potential returns.
I'm gonna pay him
Ah, what the hell?
because I decided I wasn't
A
gonna rob
very
people and
wise
stuff.
investment. I wish you the best of luck.
Let's take a look at it. See what it shows us. there we go. So, what am I seeing here? In the bottom left, I'm seeing some sort of a settlement. And I think I've seen rocks that look like that, 2 spires. I'm not positive though. I need to look on my map. So let's look and try to figure it out here. Well, there's a settlement. And I think I remember seeing rocks like that around here somewhere. I guess my other goal here is to try to find... well, let's look at that treasure map again. So there's the settlement. And... we have to figure this out here. Settlement and directly north. So if I go to the settlement and I look, it looks like there's a river there, which makes sense. And then I'm looking for the 2 peaks and stuff. Now the other thing is that I'm looking for a legendary fish, and I think I didn't look super close at the thing, but let's look, because I think there's one right. Yeah, so there's a pike that should be right around this bend in the river, and I was thinking that the bend in the river is like somewhere in here. So I think the reason I wanted to do this is I think if I just go down this hill and walk forward, I'll find the legendary fish somewhere in here, and plus my treasure map thing is here. But that doesn't look right. It might be... well, anyway. I can't predict everything, right? So, forgive me. So, let's get my horsey. Yeah, they were trying to do something naughty to my horse. I bet you those are male horses. Get! I'll shoot you if you come near my horse again. Let's give her a pat. I'm sure that was traumatic.
Okay, girl.
I'm gonna brush her down to get a... you know, those horses could have been doing really bad stuff to her. It's okay, it's okay. Maybe a little food to keep your energy up. What do you think, horsey? There you go. A little oat cake for you.
Let's go, girl.
And let's not have any more of those horses coming nearer. So we need to go directly west. We'll try to get on that road somehow. Careful, horsey. Let's not jump off a cliff together. I don't offer that service. So it looks like we have to go back this way.
Good girl.
Oh, crap. Get!
There we go. Yeah, you're all right, girl.
Wow, this horse is really spooked. I think we can get down there. What do you think, horsey? Can we make it? If we walk slow? Sorry. You did pretty good there, though.
Yeah.
Alright, so...
this will keep me good, that's for sure.
I'm going to take this river around a bit. And I'm going to keep my eye out for those spires once we start getting to the town area. See, I remember there being a lot of spires and stuff. Like that right there. You see that? Over the top of that tree? Like right in the center of the screen. I think that's where we're headed. We need to try to get next to... Oh, a legendary fish. Excellent. Okay. So let's look on the map. Oh, they're saying right here. Well, it's a river. Let's tie our horsey out and let's go out up into the river and try to figure it out. And there's our town. And that makes sense because there's the... Right there is the 2 spires. So let's look around in the river for... Ooh, there's a lot of fish jumping here. I wonder if you can see them on... where are we at here? I'm like literally by the crown, so let's... Can you see them if you put on Eagle Eye? I don't know. Well, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna cast out into there with a with my rod, and this is a river. So if you want to catch a legendary fish, I found out that you need to do a special river lure. It depends on your location, right? So we're in a river here, so this is what I think we should do. And we're going to cast out into those fish. And just gently lure back and see if we can get something. Wow. These fish like it. Ah, crap. What happened there? I hit the wrong thing. Let's try again. Maybe he'll bite it again, I don't know, but we can come back another day. But I think this is the spot. Wow, fish jumping over there.
I got something hooked. Oh, come here.
Wow, that's a hell of a fish, whatever it is. What is it?
You're magnificent.
Not that great. That's I've caught bigger than 9 pounds of a northern pike. That's crazy talk.
I'm keeping you, I'm afraid.
I caught a lot bigger than that. I've caught an 18-pounder of that. I'm gonna get out of this water, and I think somebody just started a wood stove fire in my house, and I need to just go check because it smells very strong. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Let's see, I should probably post this. Where can I post it? Over here. And then we'll come back over here and look again and try to find that thing that we saw. Okay, horsey.
All right, girl. Yeah.
Oh, I want dinner for tonight, though. Because I
Whoa.
am not going to be back where I want to be. And we're going to be camping, so let's take one of the bigger ones. When he pokes his head up again, I'll pop him. What about that one? That one, no. I want that one there. See, they're so quick. Got him. Got him! Alright, well, I'll take this and I'll skin him out. I'm close enough to the trader that I'll sell it to the trader. And I'll even sell the carcass. Mostly what I was interested in was the meat for tonight. We are going to get a little dirty, and I'll just shower off in the stream or whatever. What have you. But I'll sell the carcass and the other thing to the trader and then wash off, and then we'll get on our treasure hunt. Look at that horse, so tight. Actually, I'm going to wash off first, since I'm here. There we go. People don't like it when you have blood on you.
Come on, girl.
Let's see how you're doing. Let's go post that letter.
All right, girl.
And sell our carcasses and stuff, but we have meat for tonight when we camp. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Scale of 1 to 2, you're going to give it a 2.
Yep. Easy, girl.
This horse seems to take a lot longer than my other horses to get comfy with you. And she's very skittish. Very skittish. I don't know, I'll max this horse out and see what other options are available. If I spot a great horse or something, I might try to tame it again. It has to look tight though, like a black stallion or something. But this is a great horse. Let's hit you. And by hit you, I mean hitch you, not hit you. Let's ride, horsey. And then our animal trader is right up there. We can get rid of that burden for you. Mm-hmm.
You're welcome. How do you do? So what would you like to send? You can count on delivery.
Wow, I got another legendary fish. And I know where there's one for sure because I found it when I was up hunting the buffalo and getting this horse. So I know where to go for another one. So we're pretty set in terms of legendary fish right now. Okay, so on top of that thing is going to be the trader, and I usually go up this way. Get rid of this stuff, but I'll still have plenty of meat for tonight.
Glad to see you again, sir. So, buying or selling?
Selling,
okay, let's
fam.
take a look at it.
I want to sell you a rat.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pronghorn, that's good for you. And a carcass. Good enough, and I've got 4 meat to eat tonight. We'll have to remember before I make my campfire to eat something.
You again.
Tailored gun belt, any hide you choose.
Let's brush you off. You don't look so tight right now. Let's get you comfy. Good horsey. See if it goes all the way away. It does. Alright,
Come on,
up I go.
girl.
Let's find the settlement. Let's go back here and then look again at our map and figure out
Ears made to order.
where we're at and where we need to go for the treasure map. I like buried treasure. This is the first treasure map I've ever found,
Okay, girl.
and it was a stranger mission. Mhm. On my way.
Yeah, good girl.
Look at how fast this horse is.
Yeah. There we go.
Well, that's it there. I don't think I have to cross over, right? So let's look at our map. I knew I recognized that. Where's our treasure maps? There it is. So if I come in, so obviously I don't get it on this side. Well, anyway, I need to get up top there, and then it looks like you have to go down some sort of a trail. So let's find it. I have to go down some sort of a trail to get down in between those two places.
There, girl.
And I am not walking my horsey up in there. I'm not interested in having my horse perma-die because we fell off a cliff together. Where are we at? Sorry about that. Ooh, there's some big deer up here somewhere. Alright, well, I'm gonna walk up here. Is there a place I can hitch my horsey so she's more comfy while I'm on my mission? That's right. What about right here? There you go. And until we're at full bonding, you look like you could use a brush. Make sure you always look your best. That's right, you could use it. Alright. Now let's figure this out. I'm a little paranoid because I just found out that you can permanently lose your horse, and that's like a really good horse. Let's do this, right? Okay. So let's look at our map again. Is that it? No, that's not it. Okay, so it's on the other side from the town, because this is what you see from the town, but you see it looking this way. And it looks like we need to walk down some sort of a thing, which would be on the other side, which is maybe down here. Not there, clearly. Oh, here it is. Here's a path. I need to go up around this. Right here is where we get down. What's this? Yeah, no, there's a gap there, which means I need to back up and get a running start at it. Let's make sure we're going the right way. Good enough. And we gotta be really careful. Looks like you could fall off there. Oh, search. Nice. Ah, map. Type. Ooh, a pearl necklace. Let's look at the map. Oh, I know right where this is. You see right over that way? This is where we got the legendary wolf. You can even see the legendary wolf down there. Sitting over the rocks, and you see all the geysers and stuff. Like, I know exactly where this is. Exactly where it is. Okay. How do I get out of this mess? I guess I jump down one. Ah, shit. What do you want me to do here? I tried. Well, let's check and make sure that I have the treasure map still. Otherwise, I'll have to redo that part. Yeah, I still have it. So where we have to go is, I'll show you, because I just shot a legendary wolf there. We have to go. Where is it? It's by the legendary wolf. It's up here. It's all the way up here. So we need to go to here. Wow, it's a good thing we shot a... I'm gonna get another thing to eat here. I wanted a little bit more meat. Because I know it's gonna take us a while to get where we're going here. I won't have time to sell the carcass, but I will collect the skin. So we have enough meat to not get underweight. He looks really skinny right now. Let's see how his progress is. It's a constant battle in this game to... Yeah, I'm underweight now. And honestly, if I could get a different kind of game that doesn't involve venison, it might be good before we turn in for the night. So let's keep an eye out for something that would be classified as big game, like an elk or something, as we're riding along here. Or mutton. I mean, anything besides just plain venison, you don't seem to gain a lot of weight with that. Whoa, blood. What is this? Whoa, that's a leg, fam. Gross. Oh, this is that thing I found, this is that one clue that I found earlier. There's some sort of a killer mystery that I haven't figured out yet. I just didn't see the leg. I would think that that would be eaten by vultures by now. This is all the sorts of things that you find if you just step away from the main missions for a little bit and let things take you as they may. I don't think I need anything in Valentine, although I could use a shave.
Good Lord,
we'll wait till we'll get back to camp. I might sell the skin here.
This is pretty dang gone weather. I'm sure it was ready for discussion.
Been a while.
I'm gonna sell the skin, and I might even buy some meat from him.
Well,
So 247.
Fine work
I
here,
have-
fine indeed.
sure.
Bunch of venison. Let's see if I can buy. Let's see if I can buy. I'm gonna spend. Screw it. I don't need to do that. I can get a big game because I am traveling cross country. I don't need to buy it.
Thanks, partner.
These people are about to get shot. That's all I can say. They're too lippy. You really don't understand, like. You can tell in this game there's a lot of people that need a real ass whooping. I don't think the venison is going to do it for us to get us back up to weight, but we need to get some big game. Okay, there's an elk around. Wow, overgrown path. Holy shit. Obviously nobody's come this way in a while. Elk over that way, but not sure I can manage it. Oh, we have to go. That's right, we have to go up into the cold. Good thing we brought our trusty cold outfit. an eye out for something big, or a mutton or something, some other type of meat than venison, which would be the stag horns or the deers. See anything up here? I don't see anything. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's a big old elk over that way.
Yep.
Sounds like. Not seeing a lot of animals, but I am kind of speeding through the area. We'll see. That's a hell of a bridge.
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh. If I time this right. There'll be a different kind of meat for us to eat. Ah, shit, it's still venison. Whatever. We'll keep going. We'll find, so we know that you can't have elk if you need something other than venison. And plus I have some stuff in my bag. I can just eat that. I don't want to shoot that fox. It's just dumb. Alright, here we are. So this is the site I was telling you about. And on the map, there's those three things. I bet you there's something we can look for somewhere in this squared circle. What's over there to shoot at? Honestly, I'm... Oh, mutton. Yeah, mutton. Bang! Sorry about that, but I needed the meat. So somewhere in... Well, let's get our horsey up here and we'll go get our kill. And we'll camp, and then we'll study that map a little bit. What? 2-star. Yeah, we knew there'd be wolves up here. Let's just drop this down, and I just wanted the mutton, to be honest. We'll set up a little camp here. If we pick up something better, then I'll have her carry it, but I think right now we're good to go. Let's set up, well, let's do something else first. I'm gonna eat. Let's see. I was gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat now. Let's look at our satchel and figure out where this map wants us to go. So we're looking for a big pond off to the left. Anyway, we'll worry about that tomorrow morning. It's time to go to bed and eat some food because I am malnourished. I might eat up that mutton. And then we also have some food for tomorrow. I only have 3 though. Not super exciting. Maybe I'll just sleep a few hours and then eat some more. I'll get back up to weight. I might just cook these up. Eat 2 more after we go to bed. Or 3 more, because we have let's cook another. Alright, I have 3 to eat after I sleep a little bit. I'll sleep for the minimum amount of time and then get up and cook a little bit more and then go to bed. The goal being to put my weight back up. How did I lose weight? I just ate 5 pieces of goddamn meat. Well, we'll eat 5 more. I don't think you get a whole lot from the venison. I think you are always losing weight no matter what. Let's eat 2 more things from our satchel. How about some strawberries? And I'll eat some corn. No, beans is better. Beans is always good. Everybody knows how I liked my beans. Alright, we'll sleep until morning. And hopefully we'll have gained back a little bit of our weight. Honestly, I can't say I understand the portion sizes in this game. Let's see, are we back to average yet? I saw I just gained some weight there. Yeah, we're back to average. Good. I mean, it seems like you got to eat insane amounts of food to stay up to weight, and there's maybe a reason for that, but it's not as drastic as they're making it out to be. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick bio break, and I will be right back, and we'll find this treasure. Alright, so I'm back. I have my character back to reasonable weight. I think there's probably disadvantages if you are too big or too small. Right, so here's the lake. There's 1, 2, 3. It's got to be back here somewhere. One of these has to have a searchable point in it for another map or whatever. I don't know which one it's going to be. Looked at that one. Oh, here it is. There. Because you can see, look, all three of them, and then there's a lake. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway.
Wait.
Maximo said 2 maps. Right. Guess I got what I paid for.
Well, let's look at the next one. Reinforced equipment at the trapper. What is that? Well, let's look at this one. I am not optimistic. An island on a lake with some mountains in the distance. Well, there's only a few lakes on the map, and I've pretty much been to all of them. And the island has a pine tree on it. Well, let's look at it. No island there, no island there. Let's keep looking. No island there. There's an island there, but that's significantly bigger than the island shown in the map. There's an island there, but that's in the snow country. That's where we caught our horse. I am eventually going to go back there and get that fish, whether he likes it or not. There's no island. No island. There's an island there, but that's an islands, but there's no pine trees around there. This is swamp. Just keep looking. There's no significant island there. I don't know. This could be it, because I remember we got our bear up here, and I've spent a bit of time around here. Let's look at it. Horsey, psst, psst, psst. Come, psst, psst, psst. There you go. Let's brush you down. Look at your dirty legs. Oh my goodness, princess. Can't believe it. Can't believe somebody let you get so out of sorts. I don't have a lot of food for you, though. We're gonna save that in case we're waylaid or something.
Yeah.
Sorry, Horsewald. So, it says we need to go this way, and I want to panoramic this because it's this is a really pretty area of the map. This is one of my favorite spots. Why are they showing the canyon wall and not the there? That's what they should be showing, is the hot springs. I wonder what would happen if I got in one of those hot springs. Well, I guess we'll figure it out. Still a little cool up here, hence the warm weather gear. Let's go see if there's a treasure there or not. If there isn't, well, I'm out of ideas. We'll probably have to Google it. But we did get a legendary fish, so we got some money coming in from there, or an item or something. Or something. We'll keep looking around, trying to find other stuff to do, I guess. I did see a couple of question mark missions.
I've been scratching the gravel today.
Get. I don't want to shoot you in the head. Literally for a $2 horse. I said horse. Horse. H-O-R-S-E. And that's what you would get if you tried to sell that horse at a stable. You get like $2 for it. We have a pelt. There's a bear around. That's no fun. Scale of 1 to 2, I'd give that a 1. Fighting bears is not fun. Looking good, Arthur. Still cold up here. Where are we at? I don't know that I've been here on. No, I have been here because I got that legendary elk at one point. Eventually, it's gonna get hot as hell. We're not there yet. What's that? Wait.
Oh, hey, you there! Think you could help a lady out? My horse up and died on me, twisted my ankle something fierce. Think you could give me a ride?
Yeah, sure. Hop on.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you.
I'm gonna swap out of my clothes though there, fam, as soon as we get onto the horsey. Never mind the booty hole and such.
You know Emerald Ranch? Mind taking me there?
Oh god,
Sure.
no.
Glad I ran into you. Huh. I
That's
raised
such
that
a
horse,
far
you know.
thing.
Raised it since it was just a foal.
From here, that's
Losing a
forever.
horse is hard. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that horse did right by me. Better than my husband, truth be told. That
I've
fool,
already taken
always
you back
complaining,
there
but
once
does he do
before in a
something
previous
about it?
playthrough. I should have shot you
Man
in the
barely
face.
lifts his hand to wave the flies away. Aside from to lift a drink, of course. Marriage, for me, has been nothing but trouble.
And I'm putting
But Biscuit,
miles on my nag.
He was a fine animal. Loyal,
princess.
smart, brave. Didn't take no guff, not from no one.
I'm gonna
Had one of
slap
them
you
mountain
unless you
boys
shut
pull a
up.
gun on me once. I was riding up near the Dakota and had stopped by a nice warm patch. Must have dozed off, but I wake up and find some nasty piece of work pointing a rusty shotgun straight at me. Well, he gets wheezing on and I must have made some sort of noise because the next thing I know, Biscuit had nipped his ear clean off. Kicked his hide, too, as he was hollering away. Didn't think a man could run so fast.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, had a good laugh on that one. I tell the husband, what does he do? Should have never gone over there, honey, he says. Gee, thanks.
So, you live at Emerald Ranch then?
For the time being. I was looking for work. They was looking for some help with the gardens.
Well,
If I waited any longer for my
clearly
husband
this
to
is
put
gonna
food on the
take me a
table, I'd
little
have
longer
died of
than one day.
starvation.
So
I'll be moving
on
on
the way
soon,
from
though.
Emerald Ranch
Emerald
up
Ranch?
to where I need
Well,
to go,
it's a
I need
strange
to kill
place.
something and eat
How
it.
so?
The owner's a mean bastard. Strange, too. Delights in bullying folk. There's a daughter, but she never leaves the house. You can see her in
Hey,
the
what's
windows
going on?
sometimes.
Hey, ordered
When
a
I asked
new.
about her, everybody told me
I
to leave it
ordered
alone.
a new pair of boots.
Found an old saloon there, all
So
shut
I've
down
had a
now. But I went
issue
in to
with
have a
my
look,
left
and there's
foot,
bullet holes,
which is
blood stains. Something definitely happened there, but I couldn't
plantar
figure it.
fasciitis.
Just an uncomfortable
So
feeling
it's
to the
a
place.
thing that you get after you
Either
turn
way,
40.
it's time I left.
Eventually
Especially
it
now I
burns
lost that
itself
poor
out,
horse.
but it
I'll
can
collect
be a
my
real
belongings
problem
and
for
be
people.
on my way.
Anyway,
Back home?
I guess.
I think
bet
I
my
have
husband's
figured out
right
a
where I
cure
left
to
him.
it, and
Bottle in hand.
the thing the doctors tell you, and I'm a doctor, what I would have told you is to wear a very good running shoe. That's the wrong advice. And actually, Noka cued me into the right advice for it. And the right advice is you wear a boot, a stiff-soled boot that only flexes at the toes. You can look on Noka's feed from today about all of it. But anyway, it has to flex at the toes, but not anywhere near the heel. And then I found a special kind of insert to put in there. And that I've had the insert since about, well, a little bit after Christmas, so it's only been a couple weeks. And I was at Noka's house for Christmas.
Oh, we're getting close now.
He commented that I was all hunched over, and the reason I was hunched over was because of the problem with my foot. I could not walk right. And he told me to get a stiff-soled boot. Well, so I said, well, I'll try it, right? And I got a insole off of Amazon.
Here we go. This is great.
And then I
This was kind of you, mister.
put
Please,
it.
take this as my way
it comes
of
with a
thanking
couple
you.
of them, and I got an insole for a couple different boots.
Appreciate it.
Damn
What
it.
a lousy day.
She totally turned me around here. Anyway, I got an insole and I put it in a couple different boots, one of which is a cowboy boot, which is the best boot I have for the purpose because it's stiff-soled. And then I have another pair of boots that's more of a custom boot. But today, because I can pretty much only wear boots now, I ordered a Wolverine 1,000-mile boot that's dressed on top with the wingtip look, so that I can wear them in somewhat dressier situations because of my current predicament with wearing clothing at work and stuff. So I have to look somewhat dressy, so all my boots have to look good. The cowboy boots are right on the edge. Super feet. Anyway, this is all new to me. Like, I had no idea this was even a thing until it felt like my foot was broken, because I had some issues in the past. After walking 1,000 miles, I've had some issues. And whatever you do, never ever wear Altama jungle boots because they're totally ass. Totally ass. But anyway, so I have two pairs of boots that I can wear, and I have to switch back and forth between them every day. But the best ones are the cowboy boots, but there are obviously other options, and Jim suggested that I look into the Wolverine 1,000-miler boots, so I'm doing that. Okay, I think this is the lake where I'm supposed to be, and I think that's the island where I'm supposed to be at. Let's just double check. And let's look on the map, right? So there's a pine tree on the rock. And there's rocks in the distance. I'm gonna just go ahead and look at my treasure map again. Anyway, so I ordered a pair of boots today, and I'm probably gonna be in hot water because they were pretty expensive. Certainly more expensive than any other pair of shoes or boots that I have, including I have some Bruno Maglis that I bought when I lived in Chicago. I have well, there's the peaks, so it's going to be on the south side of that island. I'm just gonna for the sake of the stream, I'm gonna tab out of here and I'm gonna show you the stuff I bought. So if we go to Amazon, So I bought this boot. But then plantar fascia inserts. This is the one I bought. I bought this one here. And that was really, really fucking good. Easy Feet is the name of it. Alright, well, I have a treasure. One line of boots you could check out are Red Wing. Yeah, so it was between the Red Wing Heritage. There's one that's like the Iron something or other. It's really awesome. And actually, I did a bunch of research into these boots, right? And the choice between the two boots. So, my preferred sole is a cork sole, which is what Birkenstocks have. And those are stiff-assed fucking shoes, but they're too loose, and so my foot flops around in them. And plus, I can't wear them at work. So, a cork-soled boot is that Red Wing Heritage Iron something or other boot. Let's look it up. And there are advantages to having that Red Wing one. Red Wing Iron Ranger. It's the Iron Ranger, right? So there are advantages to having this boot over the other boot. And one advantage is that it's even stiffer than you would even imagine. Yeah, it's the Iron Ranger, like I was talking, and they have you can get them with a toe cap, which makes it look a little bit more dressy. No matter what you do, these are going to be more like a work boot than a dress boot. No matter what. The old ones had cork soles, but now the new ones have Vibram soles, which is different. The old ones had the cork sole, but they had a steel plate right here. And that steel plate made them a little stiffer, and I would have bought them for that reason. Because the stiffer, the better. And I'll probably eventually get a pair of these. If I can find them in my size, I'll get a pair and just see, because you can't just have one pair of boots. I'm gonna go get my Altamas, and I'm gonna show you exactly why they fucking suck. And I'm gonna press pause here. I'll be back in 2 seconds, and I'm really, really, really sorry. So I'm back, and sorry for the interruption, but I got a question about Altama jungle boots, right? So obviously this is an extremely well-worn Altama jungle boot. And I think, now re-looking at these again, I never replaced, these may actually be a very good boot, and I may just not have given them a fair shake. And the reason why I say I may not have given them a good shake is that I put a I replaced the original insole after about 100 miles, which was ass, with a Surefeet, which is a lot stiffer. And individual mileage may vary on that. I don't know. So looking at this boot and feeling it, it probably should have worked, because from the midsole back, this thing is absolutely bomb proof. So I know for a fact that these have by GPS at least 450 miles on them, and I'd worn them in jungle a lot of times before that. I will say that they are absolutely worn out. The uppers are splitting from the soles, and you get what you pay for. So if I was ever going back to jungle for an extended period of time, I would probably do some more research. The thing I liked about the Altama jungle boots, and honestly, I kept this pair of boots because it's kind of, for me, it's a nostalgic thing. I walked most of the way across South America through the Amazon jungle in these things. And they did well, but they could have done a lot better, is all I'm saying. But maybe I'm being unfair and I'm asking too much of a boot. The only flaw I can point out is that towards the toe it's splitting out. I thought these were a lot more flexible than they are. These are not very flexible, and that's what you want if you've got a problem with your heel. And the tread pattern on these is fucking bomb for jungle. It's literally the best thing you can get. So maybe I'll take back 90% of what I said there, because I did have insole in these that is not the insole that I would recommend. Yeah, but these are some goddamn warrior boots here. These are OG shit. I may have to look again at these. I take back what I said, pending further investigation. All right, I'm going to get back to my game. All right, so I want to get out to that island. And I'm going to have to swim out there, and swimming uses up stamina and such. So I'm going to see. I'm not positive I can make it all the way out there. I'm going to look at my map and see if there's a legendary fish up here real quick. That's not it. Maps. Is there a legendary fish out here? Doesn't look like it. There's a legendary bear that I've shot already. I think I can swim that. Yeah, so regarding the flat sole footwork, I don't think it's necessarily good or bad. I think that it has more to do with I'm a certain age. I'm between 40 and 50. And that's when people develop plantar fasciitis, and plus I'm a little bit overweight. And if you combine those two things, you're kind of asking for trouble. And I haven't done a lot to help myself out in that regard. Okay, well, where is this thing I'm supposed to look for? So let's look at our treasure map again. It's on here, right? So off to my right, I should be looking at 3 peaks. And it should be on the base of an island with a pine tree on it. I do still love minimalist. There it is. So it should be on the back side of this island somewhere. I do very much love minimalist shoes and things. It's just that I'm not at the point where I can do that right now, if that makes sense. I don't think that the one thing led to a problem with the other. Again, because I think a lot of my problem is my age. I'm at exactly the right age. Yeah, well, I mean, honestly, flat footwear has been a thing for a long, long time. If you look at any of the original, like sneakers and stuff like that, Keds or Converse, all of that stuff is pretty, in modern standards, it's very, very minimalist. So I'm not sure I can blame it on that. I don't think it was minimalist footwear. I think it's more, well, there was examine something. It's more that I'm bigger than I should be by about 20 pounds. And I'm also between the ages of 40 and 50. And I think the combination of those things... nice! 2 gold bars. That's some hot-ass shit right there. Well, we're gonna go back and sell that stuff down here. And then I'm gonna go to sleep. Well, between there and here and there, I need to shoot something because, again, I'm underweight in the game. Obviously not, not where I'm at. I can't, honestly, I can't wear them currently, with my current issues with, plantar, and it's gonna go away. Eventually I'm gonna lick it. I think by this summer, I'll be good to go. I think by this summer I'll be good to go and it won't be an issue anymore. I am personally, given my age and the fact that I like good food, I'm probably going to be very careful about going back to minimalist footwear. I think in my future is going to be a lot of boots, because right now I currently only wear boots. It's literally all I wear, and it's because it's all that helps my foot, and it's so much better. Like at Christmas time, and we're only a month later, at Christmas time I decided to take his advice and started wearing boots. But my boots weren't comfortable, so I said, well, I'm just going to look on Amazon for a plantar fasciitis insert, and what I found actually helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
And anyway, that's all I know about that subject. But honestly, these looking back at these, shit, for as much time as I put in the jungle in these damn things, to just have a tiny little split out right there is the only flaw in the boot is pretty goddamn amazing. By GPS that I can prove, I was 450 miles on these in jungle, and everything else is damn near perfect. It's quadruple stitched everywhere. I liked the thing I like is that the insole drains out through 2 holes, because you're in water almost constantly, and if you're not in water, you're on dry land, and then you have to cross water eventually, and your boots are wet. And I like the God damn, I'm gonna have to give these I'm gonna have to reevaluate these with a better insole in it, and see what happens, because Jesus Christ, now thinking back what I did to these boots and how mean I was to these. And these are the American made Altamas. So back when I bought these, you could buy a foreign made Altama, or you could buy the American made ones, and I bought the American made ones. And then you could also buy one that had a steel plate in the bottom that were better for carrying heavy loads, which I honestly, in retrospect, I should have bought, because I ended up carrying some, 60, 70, 80 pound packs over some pretty bad terrain. Yeah, okay, well, I take it back. I need to take another look at these with a different insole in, and walk around a little bit more and see how it does. I take back what I said. All right. Well, that's enough. Yeah, honestly, I love the way that minimalist shoes feel on my feet, so I love wearing moccasins. I can't wear them currently because of different issues. I don't think that those shoes cause the issue. I think that it's more an issue of I'm exactly the right age group to get the problem, and I also am a little bit overweight, which makes me more susceptible to the problem. So if you combine those two things, it's probably has nothing to do with the shoes, and it has more to do with the fact that...
Yeah, you're all right, girl.
Anyway, I've covered it. I love the way that minimalist footwear feels on my feet. And I still love the way it feels. The problem is I can't necessarily wear it anymore. There should be a dead elk around here somewhere. Want that elk meat. Why are you still alive? I shot you in the head. Shut up. Yeah, no, that's... I see your comment. It's not me. It more has to do with the fact that I'm in exactly the right age group, and I'm slightly overweight, which unfortunately makes me susceptible to the problem. And it's not a footwear choice, but to solve the problem, I have to make different footwear choices going forward. Where's my horse? Yeah, no, I need to take another look at those Altamas, knowing what I put those things through and knowing that I can tell you that the stock insoles on those are ass. Absolute ass. Like, they're terrible. And then I'll save this Sure Feet thing. There's a world of difference between one of these Sure Feet insoles and the one that I bought. Maybe I'll do I don't want to do a video unless I test some things out, and it's going to be a bit before I can get to that, but I'll try to remember that. To have that many miles on a boot like this, and it's hard miles. You're not talking easy miles. You're talking carrying 60, 70 pounds and walking through swamp mud and jungle and fucking infested swamps and swimming in rivers and all that. I gotta take another look. I don't know that there's another boot that I can say from my experience that can do any of that, let alone it may have just
Hello
been
again.
that I
Go
was
on, have
asking
yourself a
too
quick
much
nosy.
from them.
Okay, let's see.
Wow, $1,000 for
always
that.
welcome.
Let's see if I need that pearl necklace to craft anything.
After a little tchotchke, are we?
This is SUPER feet. Super feet. SUPER feet. And it does have a hard plastic thing like you're talking about. It just didn't do it for me on that particular boot, and that may have been my
No
own
asking,
issue.
no telling.
I'm gonna do an
Sounds
honest
best.
look at it again because I've got I may be one of the people currently living that has that much use on a pair of Altamas. I think I might fast travel back. Actually, maybe I'll get another animal. I can't get venison though. I need to get something fatty. Between here and there, where can I get some fat ass food? Them pigs. Let's go to here. Well, in that particular application, they didn't work for me. So, you know, I don't know. Like, and plus I was younger. And what I'm currently evaluating my boots on is whether or not my plantar fasciitis gets better. So I've already got it. And I didn't get plantar fasciitis from those boots. I just got sore feet. Which is a different thing entirely. And, well, maybe maybe I'm asking too much of it. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and I agree on the subject of boots. Like, it's really hard to recommend something. I'm gonna eat up all that meat tonight before I go to bed, and we'll donate this. Now, those flight feathers that you saw are incredibly valuable. So let's stow this. And I'm just going to fast travel back because I'm feeling a little bit lazy here. And I kind of need to get on to making some dinner. God damn, though. I forgot how beat up these things were. Goddamn classic pair of boots. I can say that I wouldn't recommend lacing them with paracord like I did here, because you have to like double knot them. I think I would go back to the original laces on these particular boots. Anyway, I'll look at it. I'll take another look. I very well could be wrong there. Yeah, I know. The last time I saw a pheasant that big, it was somebody that was farming them. I have you should look on my channel. I actually have a pheasant hunt that I did with a shotgun, an over-under shotgun. And I think in that video I showed a way of cleaning them where it's no fuss, no muss. I may not have though. But anyway, if you look back on my channel, it's Browning Satori Hunt and Review. Browning, and then it's Citori, I think. But it's an over-under Browning shotgun that they just didn't. It's the same Browning shotgun over-under that you would get if you paid a bunch of money, but it just doesn't have the engravings on it. Yeah, I think it's Satori. Browning Satori Hunt and Review. I show a pheasant hunt in there. I'm not... Honestly, for shotgun hunting, I'm not as good with that particular shotgun as I am with a Remington 870 Express with a...
Come on, girl.
I think the 26-inch regular barrel on it. I think, yeah, that pheasant is fucking huge. It's like as tall as my horse. Anyway, yeah, Browning over-unders are really goddamn good guns. I've got over my shoulder here. I have a whole safe full of really awesome
Hello,
guns.
Arthur. Don't forget to go hunting, Mr. Morgan.
Most of my stuff
Yeah,
I have
well,
is for
sure. Might as well
hunting
make some money
purposes and
off it.
such. We'll sell all of those.
Fine, but make sure
I'm
you
gonna
get a
keep
good price
that.
for it.
I'm gonna keep the flight feathers. I'm gonna sell the 2
All right, let me see.
of those, and hopefully we'll
Many
have
thanks,
some.
Mr. Morgan.
So if you want to keep your camp happy, it's a good idea to every once in a while go over here and just make sure that all of your supplies are at the highest level.
Hey, Arthur.
Anyway, I have that Browning Satori. It's called Browning Satori Hunt and Review. Give all debts. Yeah, so I collected some debts. So I need to put those in the kitty. Wow, I'm rich. 1,824 bucks. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hello, Arthur.
I'm not as good with that Browning Satori. I also have a video up where I flew a drone over a skeet range that I was shooting at, and you can see me missing constantly with the damn thing. But I have a Remington 870 Express that I am fucking deadly with. It's an 870 Express Magnum, and it came with a combination of, you could have it with a full-length, I think 26-inch barrel for hunting birds, and then it also came with a 18-inch fully rifled slug barrel. And the only gun that I've killed more animals with than that thing to eat, so I've killed some other shit, but the only gun that I've killed more animals with that I've eaten than that particular 870 Express Magnum is my Colt Anaconda 44 mag, which is, again, it's over my shoulder that way. I've killed so many deer, and you just wouldn't believe it. I'm like the Terminator with that damn gun. And that's less because I'm good with a pistol and more because more because of the style of hunting that I was doing at the time. Yeah, we'll get together and do some hunting here. We need to talk at the thing. There's some things I have to tell you about. I have to tell you about a couple things. Let's see, we're at full supplies here, so we're looking good. Again, the most valuable thing in there is to just go ahead and, I mean, these supplies eventually, I'm not going to spoil it, but eventually it's not worth it. The thing that's worth it is the fast travel that continues throughout the game, and that's actually really valuable. But we'll talk at the thing if you end up coming. If not, as soon as the snow melts off, you and I will have a weekend trip somewhere in between us at a state park or whatever, and there's some stuff I need to tell you that I can't necessarily say publicly that has to do with that hunting situation. And it's not because I lost a license or anything. It has to do with has more to do with my current work situation, meaning availability to leave and predictability and stuff like that. And all of that is going to improve in the near future. But I'm not ready to talk about it just yet. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, but now you've inspired me to kind of look at those Altamas again. I may have been wrong. I may have totally not been the good boy. And I don't hunt turkeys. They're too smart for me. And I've got so many damn turkeys walking around my house, it'd be a shame to shoot one of them. And if I didn't shoot one on my own land, well, they're too smart for me because I don't know where they're going.
Ain't so bad here. If I never see snow again, it'll be too soon.
Yeah, we'll be all right now.
Oh, Jesus. Well, okay, so don't buy one of them. Just remind me before you go. And I'll just bring an extra one. I have 5 of them. I literally have 5 of those because I bought one for everyone in my family, and I'll just bring an extra one for you. As long as you pack it in, I don't care. Don't spend the money on that. I got mine for under $100, and it's when they switched from the digital camo to the woodlands. Well, they switched from the woodlands camo pattern to the digital camo. Just remind me, and I'll bring you one of them, and you can try it out. And they're literally the only one that's been used is mine, so it won't have cooties and shit on it. Anyway, I'm fixing to go here. I had a very pleasant conversation with you, and thanks for having it with me. And we got a legendary fish, and I got a treasure, and hopefully I'm not still losing weight. I guess I didn't pay attention to that last thing. And I'll probably be back sometime tomorrow. I don't know when. Anyway,